Welcome to Ames Research Laboratory's Roof video series. We developed this series as a guide to help you maintain your building's asset management plan for the long term. Today, we'll talk about flat roof repair and EPDM roof installation. On the flat roof portion of this project, hazardous roof deterioration was pointed out during the roof survey and planning stage of the project. This video demonstrates the facility representative identifying and waving the Ames survey team away from hazardous parts of the roof, which are concealed by the existing roof top surface. The Ames survey team's consensus? Extensive suspected deterioration required removing the entire existing roof to identify then repair underlying damage in numerous hazardous areas. After full removal of the existing roof, the concealed damage became much more apparent, indicating the roof substrate had deteriorated to the point of dangerous rot existing in the underlying wood roof deck. This rot represented a serious life safety issue for anyone walking across the roof and further confirmed the Ames survey team's suspicions. As decking repairs were wrapping up, roofers continued by installing insulation board over vapor barrier membrane and sheets of fire-rated roof sheathing to meet current building code requirements. Safety cordoning was set up along the perimeter of the roof as a reminder to workers of potential fall hazards. Soft spots in the old roof are outlined and identified with notes written on the surface of the roof to remind workers of the hazard. The wood decking was replaced where deteriorated and new insulation board over vapor barrier was installed. The final roofing selection of EPDM rubber membrane was then installed by being fully adhered to the insulation board with contact adhesive. Although the cost of the EPDM rubber membrane was high, the choice was made to install the EPDM membrane at this flat section of roof as a durable base for future Ames energy-conserving reflective roof coatings. Ames roof coatings can be easily applied and maintained in the future. Along the center of the roof seams, sheets of EPDM are fastened together using two-sided adhesive splicing tape. This two-sided tape was installed along the edge of the EPDM membrane prior to placing the final strip of EPDM membrane down the center of the roof. A closer view of the work shows how a team of two carefully pull back the edge of the overlap at a seam while simultaneously installing the two-sided EPDM seam tape on the underlying lap. The team grows to 3 men to pull out any minor wrinkling in a seam tape before fastening down. This portion of the work can be labor-intensive and requires close attention to details. A final check with a seam roller takes place, then the lap is laid out over the seam tape and smoothed to remove any air pockets and provide continuous adhesion. An alternate method of fastening lapped seams is shown here using contact cement splicing adhesive in lieu of two-sided seam tape. The upper flat roof total replacement is now finished and will eventually be top-coated with an Ames energy-efficient reflective finish that will cool down the roof and reduce the heat load transfer to the building interior. As always, Ames Research Laboratories is here to discuss options that are best for your specific roof issues and your bottom line. We recognize that roof solutions are not always a full roof tear-off and replacement, but when the underlying damage is excessive, we will recommend what is best for you.